Welcome to a deep dive into, well, you guessed it, Miami. And not just any Miami. We're talking luxury real estate because, wow, those articles you sent really paints a picture.
It's a whole different ball game down here right now.
Yeah. Boom. Almost feels like an understatement, you know?
Definitely. The heat is on, both literally and figuratively, especially in the luxury market.
And it seems like there's a real, specific type of property everyone's after, not just any condo will do.
You're right. It's newer builds, the kind popping up in those prime spots. Think Coconut Grove, Coral Gables, that Miami Beach vibe. Everybody wants a piece of that.
And they're willing to shell out big bucks for it, too. I mean, 270% jump for properties over 10 million? That's insane.
It's wild, isn't it? But here's the kicker. That price per square foot, it's like it's hitting a ceiling. Buyers are savvy. They're like, okay, Miami, you're great, but...
There's a limit.
Exactly.
So what's drawing everyone in, it's got to be more than just sunshine and beaches.
It's a perfect storm, really. Taxes are a huge factor, or lack thereof. No state income tax here in Florida, and for folks coming from high-tax states, that's a big deal.
Huge.
Then you've got, the lifestyle. The schools are top-notch. The culture is buzzing. And there's a sense of, I don't know, security you don't find everywhere.
Makes sense. Those are big priorities for, well, anyone, but especially if you're spending, 8 figures on a condo.
Absolutely. And that's where these neighborhoods we were talking about really shine. Coconut Grove, Bal Harbour. They're not just selling luxury. They're selling a lifestyle, a sense of community.
It's not just about the infinity pool and the private elevator anymore.
Right. It's about walkability, green spaces, knowing your neighbors, feeling like you belong somewhere.
So, okay, this all sounds great for, well, the people who can afford it. But this kind of boom has got to have ripple effects, right? What about everyone else?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We're talking affordability, sustainable growth, the whole shebang. As luxury thrives, it begs the question, what happens to everyone else?
Exactly.
Can Miami handle this kind of growth, and who really benefits in the end?
Such a good point. This has been a fascinating deep dive. Listeners, we're throwing it back to you. What does this luxury landscape tell us about Miami's future? And how does it change how we think about luxury in general?